Hi everybody, Tony Harris here from TonyHarrisMentoring.com. Hope everybody's doing awesome. I'm walking a real bumpy little street here and I don't want to twist my ankles across the road. Hey, real quickly, just an inspo video. You know, go out and achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. You know, my backstory, as a 15-year-old kid, I remember being in my bedroom at my parents' house, you know, listening to Jim Rohn tapes, the old cassette tape, you know, stop, rewind, play, fast forward, you know, making notes on my journal. And I wish I had that journal now, some 40 years later, but God, I just used to wear those things out, you know, back in the day. And I wanted to aspire. I was writing to colleges in my sport. I wanted to be, you know, have an opportunity over there, you know, 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid. You know, nothing amounted to anything, but I had to, you know, I worked really hard, and through persistence and not giving up, you know, I ended up with a great opportunity, you know, in professional sports, and I've been involved in that for some 29 years. So as a talent scout and as a coach, and you know, at some pretty decent levels too, professionally. You know, I had a chance to be involved in national programs for 20 odd years. Been to the Olympics, able to coach, you know, coaching staff of a silver medal team in Athens Olympic in '04. I mean, we've had some real good success, you know, and all that was manufactured by not giving up. You know, at the end of the day, I could have turned away when I didn't get a college opportunity, which are plentiful nowadays, you know, if you could play a sport and if you were somewhat educated, which I was. I could have walked away and just quit from that, but I didn't. I just hung in there and, you know, persisted, and you know, a lot of people do. A lot of my friends have been super successful as well, and you know, some more successful than me, and that's great. You know, I had the opportunity to diversify too, and build several businesses, and some successful, some really successful, and some not as successful, in health and fitness and in property, and you know, other businesses. And you know, it's just a matter of not giving up and putting in the work and putting in the time and knowing what your vision is, working towards your vision and taking massive action. And you know what? You can be that person. You can be more successful. I'm not saying I'm super any guru or anything. I'm just a normal guy. That was nearly a collision. Cabs here in Colombia are little Hyundai Getzes. They're so cute. Nothing against Hyundai Getzes, of course. You can be that person. There's absolutely no reason why you can't be that person and go out and be the best version of you and do anything that you want to do. You know, who would have thought that a local lad from Adelaide, South Australia, at 15, writing his letters to some college that he had no idea, that probably took 2 or 3 weeks to get to that college, and who wonder if they ever even read it, you know, would end up being professional sports for, you know, 3 decades, and you know, going to the Olympics and coaching high-level athletes, and you know, being involved at, you know, sort of middle executive levels, making decisions on multi-million-dollar players and that sort of thing. It's, you know, it's just amazing and mind-blowing to think that, you know, what's available if you don't quit. Like I said, I've got some really close friends that have done exactly the same, and they too, you know, didn't quit. Don't quit. You know, the only thing you want to quit is something bad that you're doing, and just go out and be, you know, the best version you can every day, you know, day by day, step towards your goal, you know, make your strides towards your goal on a daily basis. Just keep moving forward, you know, and don't give up. You know, if you're going to be stronger for the journey anyway. And you know what, with goals, you know, some people set really high extreme goals, and that's fine, you know, because goal setting, a lot of it's to do with the journey and not so much the goal. You know, the growth within the journey is real key. So anyway, didn't mean to rant. Want you to go out, live a life by your design, and an optimum life today, and go out and be great. All right, it's really hot here, and it's time to go. See ya.